Hello everyone, we are Group 1 and today we are going to talk about how cloud computing can support modern business. So let's go through introduction. We are divided into three major points. The first one will be evaluate three major service models, which include SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. And then we will evaluate their technical background, and then finally is discover how computer can support modern business. So let's go through about the technical background of cloud. The definition of cloud means that the users can access the files and application on server via the internet, and all the physical servers are located in data center. This technology is heavily reliant on virtualization technology, which means that the physical servers will create virtual machines on running the servers. So let's first go through about the software as a service, which is SaaS. It is a system. It means that the cloud server will hold all the application, and users do not have to install them on their own devices. And the software can simply accessed by web browsers. The business performance of SaaS is that the accessibility of software is increased. Software can be accessed on website instead of downloading them on the computer. So we can use, for example, mobile phone, iPad, or whatever devices, and still can be accessed the software. And the second will be the maintenance of software is a lot easier because the bug fix, update management are done by the vendors instead of the users themselves. And then we are going to talk about the platform as a service, which is PaaS. First, it means that the vendors will offer the development environment in the cloud for the companies for building their own application. The development environment will include all the operating system and tools. Therefore, the company can use the environment to build application. So the business performance of PaaS is that the development capabilities is increased because there are lots of building application to provide the service. And second will be the building time of application is much faster. A similar reason is that because there are many pre-coded applications which the developers can be used for building their application instead of typing in code. And then the last one will be the infrastructure as a service, which is IaaS. It is a system which vendors will offer the cloud storage and servers to companies. Therefore, companies can run their own application on the cloud server. It's like the vendor is lending a server for the companies for hosting. So business performance of IaaS is that it's mainly is one point is about the stability and the user support are greatly increased because the vendor will handle all the upgrade and maintenance of the infrastructure, and systems are monitored by the professional problem. So if there are some error happened, users and the companies no longer have to fix by themselves. A profession and some vendor will have to adjust the problem. So lastly, let's talk is about conclusion. How important is the cloud computing? Is basically just these 3 points. The first one will be the stable service, as the company will always get the latest upgrade of the server or the application from the providers. The second one will be the feasibility service, because all the equipment and application can be rendered or updating on their demands. So if the companies want to have a better service, they can buy a better service. And then lastly will be mainly the cost reduction. As we have just mentioned, there's lots of built-in application or server. So therefore, companies do not have to build their own server rack or build their own application from scratch, which reduce the cost. So that's it for the demo video.